Have you ever thought about leaving the United States? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but the thought is there. High taxes, rising costs of living, and the feeling that true freedom is becoming harder to find. For many people, the idea of owning land and building a life somewhere else is no longer just a daydream. It is becoming a plan. And here is the interesting part. In some countries, buying land or property doesn't just give you a home, it can put you on a path to legal residency, and in some cases, even citizenship. Welcome to Adorable Living Spaces, where we explore unique lifestyles, affordable properties, and the freedom that comes with them. Today, we are counting down 10 countries where property is still affordable and where your investment can help you build a second life and a second passport. A quick note before we begin. Immigration rules change, laws update, so always treat this list as a starting point and consult with professionals before you pack your bags. Now, let's start with number 10. Number 10. Paraguay. Paraguay often flies under the radar, but for people seeking a Plan B, it is one of the most accessible options in the world. The land here is incredibly affordable. We're talking about fertile, green, open spaces that cost a fraction of what you would pay in North America. Regarding residency, Paraguay is famous for being friendly to foreigners. You do not necessarily need to buy a luxury condo. The path to permanent residency is often linked to a simple deposit or proving financial solvency, usually around $5,000, depending on the specific program. Once you are a resident, the tax system is very favorable, and after 3 years of permanent residency, naturalization becomes a legal possibility. It is a quiet, agricultural country, perfect for a simpler life. Number 9. Bolivia. If you are looking for true off-grid potential, Bolivia offers some of the cheapest land in South America. The landscape here is dramatic, from the Andes Mountains to the lowlands. This is a place for people who want to be completely self-sufficient. Foreigners can generally buy land here, and owning property can be the basis for a specific type of visa meant for investors or owners. This usually starts as temporary residency, which can convert to permanent status after 2 years. After 3 years of living there, citizenship is possible under the law. However, keep in mind that bureaucracy here can be slow. But if you want a low cost of living and huge amounts of space, Bolivia is hard to beat. Number 8. Nicaragua. This is a country of lakes and volcanoes, and for land buyers, it is one of the few places in the region where foreigners have the same property rights as locals. You can buy beachfront land, you can buy farmland, and the prices are still very low compared to its neighbors. Under their residency laws, an investment in property, often with a minimum around $30,000, can qualify you for investor residency. It is a straightforward process compared to many other nations. 5 years of residency can lead to naturalization. It is a warm climate with a very relaxed pace of life. Moving south, number 7. Panama. Panama offers a different vibe. It is more developed, more modern, and it uses the US dollar, which makes the financial transition much easier. While Panama City is expensive, the rural areas still offer affordable land. Panama has the famous Friendly Nations visa, which allows citizens of many countries to gain residency. However, be aware that recent updates mean this now typically requires a real estate investment of $200,000 or a specific employment contract. It is a higher price point than Nicaragua, but you are paying for infrastructure, excellent healthcare, modern shopping, and a very established expat community. Citizenship is possible here after 5 years. Number 6. Ecuador. Ecuador has been a top choice for retirees for years, and for good reason. The climate in the mountains is spring-like all year round. The residency program here is very clear. You can obtain an investor visa by putting money into real estate. The minimum is tied to monthly wages, often totaling around $46,000. That is an incredibly low threshold for a country with this much beauty. Once you have that investor visa, you are on the path. After holding permanent residency, citizenship is possible. There are no age limits for this, just a requirement to prove your investment and spend time in the country. Now, let's head to Europe. Number 5. Serbia. Serbia is becoming a quiet hotspot for people who want a European base without the high costs. The rural land here is beautiful. Rolling hills, traditional villages, and a strong agricultural culture. Legally, foreigners can buy houses and land here, though agricultural land has some restrictions. Owning a home allows you to apply for temporary residency. Unlike many other countries, there isn't a strict minimum investment price fixed in law, making it accessible. You have to renew it annually, but it gives you a legal foothold in Europe. After 5 years of temporary residency, you can apply for permanent status. It is not a fast passport, but it is a very affordable lifestyle in the heart of the Balkans.
Number 4. Turkey. Turkey is unique because it bridges Europe and Asia. It offers a massive variety of lifestyles, from bustling cities to quiet coastal towns. Now, you have probably heard of their Citizenship by Investment program. That requires a property purchase of $400,000 for an instant passport. But that is not the only way. You can apply for residency with cheaper property, though recent rule changes have raised the bar significantly, often requiring a valuation of $200,000 for the residence permit. It is harder than it used to be, but for the right property, the door is still open. After 5 years of legal residence, naturalization is possible if you learn the language. Number 3. Mexico. Mexico remains the most practical exit plan for Americans. It is close, it is familiar, and the property market is massive. Foreigners can buy land here, though within 50 kilometers of the coast or borders, you will use a bank trust called a fideicomiso. It is safe and very common. Owning a home helps prove your ties to the country. While property alone doesn't always auto-grant the visa, it supports your financial solvency application. You usually start with temporary residency. After 4 years, it becomes permanent, and 1 year after that, you can apply for citizenship. It is a reliable, well-trodden path with incredible food and culture. Number 2. Georgia. Located at the intersection of Europe and Asia, Georgia is one of the most foreigner-friendly countries on Earth. For many nationalities, you can stay for a full year without even needing a visa. But if you want to stay longer, buying property is a direct path. An investment of $100,000 in real estate can qualify you for a short-term residence permit. If you invest more, you get a longer permit. Taxes here are very low. The cost of living is affordable, and the country is incredibly safe. 10 years of residency opens the door to citizenship, making this a fantastic long-term hold. And finally, number 1, the Dominican Republic. If you dream of island life, this is one of the fastest paths available. The Dominican Republic welcomes foreign investors. There is a specific fast-track residency program if you invest $200,000 in property. But even without the fast track, standard residency is accessible for retirees and those with proven income. The government is actively encouraging investment, affordable condos, beachfront land, and a Caribbean lifestyle. Under the Fast Track Investment Program, citizenship eligibility can happen in as little as 2 years. That makes it one of the quickest timeline options on this list. So, does leaving the US mean giving everything up? No. For many people, it means gaining something: lower costs, more land, and a life that belongs entirely to you. Which of these countries would you choose for a fresh start? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring freedom, property, and affordable living, make sure to subscribe to Adorable Living Spaces. We'll see you in the next one.